well-rounded whole person is really key. And oftentimes that doesn't look like a grammar book, spelling book, a math book, science book, that, and in different seasons, different stages of life, it's going to look like a different curriculum. And so for us, choosing a co-op that is going to choose the curriculum for me was just not attractive. Mm-hmm. I also didn't want somebody else's schedule imposed on me, because the beauty of homeschooling is you can tailor the education to your child. Does your child really need to just go and run in the morning from 8 until 10? Go do it. Does your child need snuggle time at that time? Then allow for that. My homeschool day with my kids is going to look very different than other people's, because each of my 5 different children are different people, and I'm not trying to fit any of them into a cog in a wheel. I'm just allowing them to grow and flourish in the way that will create the critical thinker and life learner that they were created to be.
Right.
So as you look for this co-op or homeschool experience, I guess my suggestion is, like you said, Jonathan, each season of life is different. Mm-hmm. And so for this upcoming school year, or even, you don't even have to do it for a whole year, do it for a semester. Mm-hmm. Choose something. The one that you're like, oh, that sounds fun, or don't. Don't choose anything and just do you.
Choose the one that gives you the most freedom. Grab the one that seems the most open. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then if you need to make a change come January, then change.
The question of how do I choose curriculum, I hear behind that question, what if I choose the wrong curriculum? And this is the thing about a season, like a semester, it's not going to be a problem. You're not going to mess up your kid in one semester of, oops, it was the wrong math book. You might have to search for the math book that works for that kid. And we've had different kids need different math curriculums to really excel.
We actually went to the library, and I suggest doing that. I don't know how the library would work with younger math books, but
right.
As they get up in the math curriculum, going to the library and checking out all the different books in geometry, and then letting your child just go through and experiment
and see
try
which ones,
see which one explains it the best, or the way that their heart can hear it is a good plan. And so we did that and found that this one book was the one that explained it, and so we got through geometry. God be praised.
Right.
And so
after the first child to go through really hadn't had any trouble with geometry.
Well,
right?
She did to a point where she would go onto the internet and search up tutors. Mm-hmm. And so she solved her problem in a very good way for her, I think. The only problem is she doesn't know, she wasn't then able to teach her sister.
Right.
Because she hadn't actually learned it.
Right. She more just regurgitated
the
information.
She just did it for the test,
Yeah,
And
which is what our whole approach is, avoid doing it for the test.
Yeah.
You don't need a test. It doesn't promote real learning.
No.
To be tested.
Yeah.